Now, when you have to write down the ethics answers in the exams, right? When you have to write down the ethics answers in the exam, the first part of your answer is you have to write down this clause, what we said right now. And you as per clause, whatever the three parts of it. Then second part in your answer, you have to write down some justification, something that the council has said about this clause. Okay, why are they saying not to ask for work? And why they say I can't go anywhere and say that give me some work, give me some work. It's there, such a restraint has been put on the members of the profession so that they maintain their independence of judgment and may be able to command respect from their prospective clients. And so why such a restraint has been put on the members of the profession? And then after that, you write down in the given case. And then finally, towards the end of the answer, you write down the conclusion. And in case if the chartered accountant is guilty and you know he is guilty under the first schedule, then you can write the board of discipline may reprimand the member, remove the name of the member up to a period of 3 months, or impose a fine of up to rupees 1 lakh. And if you know he is guilty under the second or both schedule, then you write down disciplinary committee, reprimand the member, remove the name of the member permanently or for any period, or impose a fine of up to rupees 5 lakh. For God's sake and my sake, write it only when the chartered accountant is guilty. If he's not guilty, then don't write. Had he been guilty, the board of discipline, that is showing off of knowledge, okay, I have the knowledge over there, right? So no, only if he's guilty. And just because you want to write it, don't make him guilty when he's not guilty. You understand? Anyways, ethics 3 questions come in the exam. So at least one of them he'll be guilty only. And at least one of them you'll get the opportunity to write about the same. Okay, right. So generally, like, if I talk about it, like say I'm writing an answer. Okay, and say these are the clause, then the justification, then the case and the conclusion. Right, this is how I have written. Or say I have written the clause, I left a line, I wrote justification, I left a line. I wrote in the given case, I left a line after writing the sentence, and then I wrote the conclusion. Certainly, what is better to read? If I leave a line between 2 sentences, after every line, don't leave a line. After every sentence, you have to leave a line. One student, what that student did? Came to me after exam, say, ma'am, I left a line between 2 sentences, but I did not clear. No, you tell me, by leaving line, if you could have cleared, then oh my God, we could have access. Just as you throw a stone and it falls on the house of an engineer. Similarly, you throw a stone and it would fall on the house of a chartered accountant in that case. You understand? But does it fall on the house of a chartered accountant? No, you throw thousands of stone, then one stone falls on the house of the chartered accountant over there. Right? Very rare. No, few lakh people in the country over there. Okay, right. So just to have a look at regarding how a good paper could be, right? So no need for you to, get into the details, but just an example of a presentation of the paper, right? So yes, according to, this is say a question from essay 705, right? Modifications to the opinion, financial statements, what are the types of modified opinion, leaving a line between 2 sentences, and then after that, yes, writing material, first writing material and pervasive, then writing material but not pervasive. That is why the entire table has gone wrong. You understand? First it is material but not pervasive, and then it is material and pervasive, right? And then after that, right, we come to the use of the words in the report, right? So 2 marks secured over there, right? So decent, not very great handwriting, not bad handwriting also, but good neatness and presentation in the paper, right? So classification of fraud by NBFCs, right? So again, the classification. Now see, these 2 have been self-created. Extension of time for repayment beyond due date, advancing monies for the purpose of commission. They didn't even tick it, like they, insult you. They don't even tick it over there. They say, what story you are writing over here on your own? Simple. I see AI words. They want word to word tally. They want exactly what is written in the study material. I always tell students that, CA final audit paper is a game of cement and bricks. Bricks have to be of ICAI. Cement, grammar are making a sentence out of it, that can be yours. But the bricks have to be of the ICAI. You cannot be having any other bricks in your answers. Okay, right? So to be specified individually, and then after that, the auditor. So again, 2 marks secured over there. Right, then according to essay 450, evaluation of misstatements identified during the audit. And now coming to the Right, the chartered accountants, the ethics question over there, right? So probably you could follow a different format what I told you, but here it is written as facts of the case. Then according to clause 1 of part 2 of the first schedule to the Chartered Accountants Act 1949, then first written a chartered accountant. Now what happens, when you are under pressure, even the spelling of chartered can go wrong. You understand? Okay. So this is a student who has got an exemption in the subject. Just imagine those students who get 12 and 17 in the subject. What might be happening? What disasters might be happening in their paper over there? You understand? Now, अरे एक ही तो बात है, a chartered accountant or a member of the institute. It means one and the same thing only, no? But your mind is confused at that moment, okay? Is guilty of professional misconduct if he contravenes any of the provisions of the Act, rules, regulations, and the guidelines issued from time to time. Accordingly, institute has provided the regulations, and therefore, what does it say? Based on the above provisions, he will be deemed to be guilty. Then, as per section 21, first written board of discipline. They say, oh, no, disciplinary committee. Reprimand the member, remove the name of the member permanently or for any period, or impose a fine of up to rupees 5 lakh, right? But still secured the full marks over there, right? Then after that, insufficient funds. Now, insufficient funds is disrepute to the profession. So, disrepute is written correctly, but this clause reference is wrong over here. What is it? Clause 2, part 4 of the first schedule. Clause 12 is so regarding the signing. Clause 12 is regarding the signing. So in the given case, and then as per the section 21 of the Chartered Accountants Act, the Board of Discipline may. Right, so what I want to convey to you, that see, when you leave a line and then you give it a proper tabular format of your paper, right, certainly the content of your paper comes out well. Okay.